With De'vondre Campbell being hurt off of that Buffalo game, are we going to start seeing that heavy dose from Isaiah Simmons that we've all been wanting to see? I don't know, guys. I think times are going to be changing, especially because the glowing remarks that Vance Joseph ended up saying about Isaiah Simmons in practice. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Roll that intro. Guys, welcome back into another video of the Arizona Sports Fan. Thank you so very much for coming back, guys. I really do appreciate it. Now, I wanted to talk about, are we going to start seeing a heavy dose of Isaiah Simmons? I got some key things here that lead me to believe that we will start seeing that heavy dose. I'll dive into it here just in a little bit. Before we get started, let's do our quick due diligence here. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. Make sure you put that post notification bell on as well. And make sure you drop a like on this video. It helps out the channel grow tremendously. Without further ado, let's go and just jump right into it here, guys. The Isaiah Simmons train might be going full force. Now, the main reason why I say that is because, obviously, if you've not seen that Buffalo Bills game, De'vondre Campbell ended up getting hurt with a calf injury. Now, they had some practices after that game, and I think he was held out for at least one practice. Now, this is not a video saying that De'vondre Campbell is going to be out. He's not going to be playing, and, you know, Isaiah Simmons is time to shine. I'm not saying that. I'm not reporting any of that stuff. All I know is that there was a practice and he did not participate in that practice. Now, we can wait for the injury report and find out if he's going to be playing this coming Thursday. Find out pretty shortly here. But I honestly do think with that big key injury, you know, Isaiah Simmons ended up coming into that game and had a heavy, you know, workload, and to see exactly what he can do. Now, I don't think he did like extravagant. Let me be the first to say that right now. If I was going to give him a grade specifically for this Buffalo game, I would probably give him a C. I think he did pretty, you know, average. He didn't do anything terrible. He didn't do anything great as well. The reason why I say that is because a lot of fans didn't even know he was out there. And that's the truth of the matter here. If the announcers don't call the name, you probably didn't see 48 out there, you know, making some tackles and all that different stuff. I think he did decent enough to remain, you know, an asset and to be a swing player, you know, whenever, you know, somebody needs some reps, whether it's Jordan Hicks or De'vondre Campbell. I did say this in one of my lives as well as other videos. We'll start seeing a heavy workload of Isaiah Simmons if we, you know, get an injury within the middle linebacking core that we have right now, whether it's De'vondre Campbell or Jordan Hicks. Now, we all know De'vondre Campbell ended up getting hurt. Don't know exactly if he's going to be playing this coming Thursday, but 4 days for a calf injury is kind of fast for him to start healing. Here's the big if. If De'vondre Campbell ends up getting listed as out for this coming Thursday game, Isaiah Simmons is obviously going to be the shoe-in to be opposite side of, you know, Jordan Hicks to kind of see exactly what we can go ahead and do. Now, I'm really excited about his, you know, opportunity for him to go ahead out there and shine, especially at this national level, being that we're playing against the Seattle Seahawks. Now, really excited about this game. You know, Kyler Murray versus Russell Wilson, part 2 of the 2020 season. Can't get any better than that. But the glowing remarks that Vance Joseph has given to Isaiah Simmons is pretty exciting. Now, why did it take, you know, until week 11 to finally get these glowing remarks, getting the reps for the first stringers on defense? I don't know. Sometimes that's the way the NFL works. Unfortunately, it's favored heavily on veterans, and if they don't like mess up dramatically, a lot of rookies don't get their opportunity. But here's the opportunity for Isaiah Simmons to shine. These are the things not quoted by him, but things that he was said about Isaiah Simmons. Like, he's becoming who we thought he was going to be, as well as he's looking good. He was waiting his time. He's been patient enough. Now, that right there exactly excites me, because I do think that we're going to start seeing that big heavy load from Isaiah Simmons, and rightfully so. I do think that, you know, in that San Francisco 49er game, it almost kind of seemed like they put him in a timeout because he messed up, you know, pretty bad, because there was 2 touchdowns that were pretty much his fault. But we also got to take into consideration that he is a rookie. This is his very first year within the NFL, and the difference between the speed between the collegiate level to the NFL is dramatically different, especially, you know, that player that San Francisco 49ers had being, you know, Raheem Mostert having an angle route, and he was gone. I don't think any of our middle linebackers could have stopped him at that point, being that he, you know, went into the sideline too much, and that angle route pretty much beat him. But I do think it's the opportunity for Isaiah Simmons to come out here and start showing. I do strongly believe that he can be that side-to-side, linebacker that can track down those runs outside the lines, as well as, hopefully be that run stuffer. He's a 6'4" bodied linebacker. Now, this guy is, not as heavy as usual linebackers, but it's so exciting to see him getting his opportunity here, because I do think he's going to be able to excel in this role. Even if we send him for blitzes, man, this guy has some speed on him. So really excited to see that. He can also have a very high vertical jump, especially we've seen it against Russell Wilson's, throw when he was trying to throw that ball to Tyler Lockett to close that overtime, loss, and he ended up going up there and getting that interception. So the skill set for Isaiah Simmons is there. He just needs the reps. He needs the reps with his first string defense, and he can get better from there on out. I strongly believe that Isaiah Simmons can be a strong asset for this defense for years to come. He's got to get his opportunity. That's just the truth of the matter here, guys. So really excited about this. Obviously Thursday Night Football is going to be tomorrow, so couldn't be any more excited about that either, guys. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about the comments about Vance Joseph. Do you think that's enough for him to get his start in, this defense, as well as obviously De'vondre Campbell being hurt? Hopefully he gets a speedy recovery, but I do think that this is going to be an opportunity for Isaiah Simmons to start coming in here and start shining and proving his worth within this defense here. So really excited about it, guys. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. It helps the channel grow out tremendously. And if you're new, please consider subscribing to the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. All right, that's all I got. Thank you so very much for watching. I'm out.